Alright, so if you were watching on my perspective, the short version is my game decided to go kaput. Or at least my internet connection, whatever it is, decided to go kaput. It's been a long line of nonsense that I've had to deal with today, so I'm just gonna have to press on locally. So hopefully you enjoyed the outcome on my brother's side, but in case you didn't have a chance to watch that, here's a VOD. So, to get everybody back up to speed, since we are officially getting into the game, both of my brother and I have created squads in a game called X-Wing Miniatures. These are my ships, these are my brother's ships, and we're going to attempt to shoot each other to space dust. We're going to see how it goes, and I guess before we get too far, remind me, brother, do we roll initiative before or after we set our maneuverability dials?
Well,
Because you've been playing the rule set more than I have with Dad, even if you're not playing as often. I know he's the rule keeper, but still. And he's gone. So, how's everybody's night? I may as well pull up Alaric's version of the stream so I can watch his chat. Oh, hey, I can hear myself. How lovely.
oh, you better not use it to cheat.
Oh, I'm just making
scumbag.
Oh, I didn't say that. I just wanted to make sure that, well, I can check by in the attack phase. That's the rule I'm setting. We can look at chat during the attack phase.
And for the record, I just sent Dad a message on Discord about it.
Oh, you know you could just look at... Okay, fine, I'm looking it up.
Then again, you are right. We do have the rule book on hand.
Brother.
What?
Alright, random order after dials. After the planning phase, so we set our maneuverability and then roll dice. Okay, got it.
Okay, so this one, depending on whether or not...
Alright, that's interesting.
Roll
it's
again?
It's most crits or most focuses or most hits. That's interesting. Otherwise, roll again. That's neat. Either way. And Lou in your chat is calling me a cheater. Don't worry. I'm not... Alright, here. If you're that worried, I'll pop out chat. I'll throw it in a completely different window. It is now minimized. Although, actually, I shouldn't. You know what? I'm not going to have either of them up. I'll let you let me know if there's anything interesting going on there.
Okay.
That way, there's no ambiguity. All right. Now, are we ready?
Yeah.
All right. So at this phase, we are going to go through and talk through basically our strategy. We're going to set our maneuverability dials, which will determine where our ships will go. And we are going to do that, and then we will reconvene after unmuting ourselves. So, if you're watching this live over on my brother's channel, you're going to be hearing him. If you're watching the VOD on mine, well, just this static video on mine, you'll hear my perspective. So, with that in mind, we'll go ahead and get started. All right. Now I got to figure out what the heck I'm doing. So, the brother ended up bringing 4 ships into play, which honestly I wasn't expecting. I expected him to do... Well, 4 was a maybe, but 3 was most likely given how he tends to play. The objective for us is we need to have a ship by here so we can constantly add points to our... Well, constantly add these points. And if we bring enemy ships down to half or destroy them, we get half of the points that require to deploy them, and then the full points once they're destroyed. So, to that end, we're going to want to contest this as soon as possible. Now, if memory serves... In order to actually... Well, let me remind myself of the chance encounter rules. Where's the scenarios? Alright, scenario play. Oh, chance engagement, huh? So, if you contest the objective by having ships near it, so... Alright, I'll just look for chance engagement real quick to remind myself of what exactly we're up against. Or should I look up scenarios? Times like this when I wish I had what I need. Ah, here we are. So, that's not it. Can't win. Okay, I'm assuming... Brother, quick question. Do we need to be range 1 of the satellite or range 2 in order to get the point?
Bro's asking if we need to be range 1 or 2 to get the satellite.
I don't know. Go read the directions.
I'm looking for the directions and I'm not finding them.
I can go look.
Yeah.
Alrighty. In the meantime, I'm just debating how expediently I need to move. I probably shouldn't say that, though.
Yeah. Dad came in while I was talking, and then you asked the question. I was showing him the picture we were using.
Fair enough. Alright, well, I know... So let's take a look at my maneuverability dials. So, for my purposes, this is where this giant gauntlet starfighter can move. This is where my 2 smaller Mauldalorian craft can move. So, I have to choose one of these in order to press forward. So, the most I could move Maul would just be 4 forward. Most I could move the Fang Fighters would be 5 forward. However, if you see this red here, it means that I will take a stress token for moving here, and as a result, I will not be able to do certain things after I've moved. If I do this, I can get rid of such stress. So, effectively, I can do crazy turnarounds and stuff like that, or in Maul's case, I can be very aggressive with turning to the right or left, but I need to be mindful of the fact that, well, there's still going to be fun had by all. So with that in mind, the brother chose pretty aggressive ships, so...
Okay, so what was that again, Dad?
You get 1 point if you have any ships within 0 to 2, and you get an extra point if your opponent does not, and that starts on the second.
It's within range 2. Okay, good to know. I thought it was just range 1. Thank you.
Okay, no problem.
Alright, with that in mind, range 2. It's possible for me to get Cad Solus into range if I were just to do 5 forward and boost. So I think that's what well, the problem is I risk Cad Solus getting absolutely blasted because he's undoubtedly going to do the same thing. And the problem is that we don't necessarily know who's going to move first, so we don't necessarily know... Well, the problem is Maul is definitely not going to be able to get up there. So I think the objective then is to just have...
You get the points for ships that are... You score the points at the start of the end phase, and you get a point if you have a ship within 0 to 2 of the satellite.
Alright.
If your opponent does not have a ship within 0 to 2, you get an extra point, and you do.
Yep.
You get an extra point, and you start that on the second turn.
Yep.
But it's the start of the end phase. So if he has one, he moves one in close, and you blow it up, he doesn't get points for it.
Sounds good.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
Okay.
Cool.
That's assuming this is chance encounter.
Yeah,
Yes.
this is.
Okay, it's not.
I need to remember that Dad cannot hear me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty, cool. Now, with that established, let's see. Best course of action. Well, I need something within it. Actually, would range 2 be... Just looking at this, I think 4 might actually be long enough range. So I think I'm just going to do 4 and 4. And then I'll have Old Tarok go 5. Yeah, I think that'll work. I think that'll work. Okay, I know what I want to do. We're just going to be aggressive so that we can get in there and shoot. Okay, now we just got to wait for him to see to his nonsense. So, if I were a betting man, he's going to make a run for it as well. Because his objective, if he's smart, will be to eliminate my Fang Fighters before they can do any sort of crazy shenanigans. Now, the way my brother typically plays is that he will be hyper-aggressive, and he will do something that people often call jousting in this game. So, I suppose we'll have to show what exactly that looks like when it goes around. So, he is now ready to go. Ready?
Ready.
Okay, so let's go ahead and roll initiative. Bam. Alright,
And...
you get a crit, so it's your initiative, so I have to move first. So, Cad Solus on my end moves first. Alrighty then. He's just going to move forward. I believe that'll keep him within range 2. Although I suppose we will find out very shortly. And then... do I want to do anything else?
Pardon me for looking close at the victory counter thing. And
Okay.
I don't think we have any... I don't think we have... I'm trying to remember, Paul, if Dad and I of all the stuff we collected, have anything and like those. We just use the multitude of force points, and focuses, crits.
All right, I have set Cad Solus. I have given him a focus token. All right, now your 3 ships of initiative 4 move.
Yep. And let's move and
4 forward. Okay.
And focus. Focus. Wait, what's that energy doing there?
Was it attached to something of Cad Bane? It looks like it looks like it got associated with his. What is that dead to rights ability? Oh wait, no, that's the part of 2 points to transfer non-locks. Okay, cool. After you perform an attack that hits those, so
Yeah.
All right, a bit situational then, not as egregious as I thought. All right.
Oh wow.
It looks like
Just
we are
realized-
safely out of each other's range, although I suppose we'll see once I move Maul.
Oh wow.
You ready?
And Cad Solus grabbed one of his energies.
right. Are you done?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see.
Hang on a sec.
Wait a minute. Did I choose the right thing? Wait, hang on a sec. What is it?
Oh, I was just making sure all the the energies were where they should be.
All right.
Yeah, because
So with that in mind, I will move.
Another one with him.
All right, 4 forward. Wait, that's not what I wanted to hit. Move. That might actually be in range. Oh crap. I'm gonna get rid of this. You know what? Easy way to find. Actually, what do I care to do? Let's see. Actually, if I'm worried about that,
We'll see what happens.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to use a red focus. Well, I'm going to use a red coordinate on Cad Solus to allow him to boost. Actually, is that what I want to do? You know what? This is already disadvantageous. That's a bad idea. I will just do a... Actually, you're at range... If we are in range, it's range 3.
I was about to say, if you were going to check back before you were done,
Actually,
that would have
easy
meant I would have
solution.
gotten a free hit on you.
Yeah, I know.
If you had attempted. Yeah.
All right, I am going to attempt to acquire a target lock on Bosch.
Okay.
Fire Arc. Bosch is at range 3, and he is the only one at range 3. So Bosch gets a target lock.
Oh boy. And if he's the only one there, I doubt Cad Bane didn't even hit.
We shall see. Now old
But
Tarok
at least
moves.
this means that Bosch gets another.
Although, if that's how things are, I'm going to have old Tarok boost.
Okay. Yeah.
You're probably behind the asteroid, but maybe I can get something out of this.
Okay, and now we see
All right,
how
on.
we do.
Let me remind myself where the system phase is. This is relevant for something. I believe it only applies to... Let me just remind myself. So... Okay, it's before the activation phase. Never mind. I can't do anything. So Fenrir's done.
So, yeah, and now...
And now we get to start shooting at each other. Ben Rao is out of range of everyone.
Ah, dang it.
Then I get to check old Tarok. Range 3. However, it is obstructed, so you get an extra dodge die. So it is 3 versus 4.
Oh, yeah, it is. Is that... I was about to say 3 versus 5, but then I realized, oh yeah, that's a Z95.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so get your die and let's roll.
Okay, so Let me just make sure. 3v4. So now that we're at this point, I have 3 attack die. Bosch is technically has 2 dodge, but he is range 3, which gives him an extra 1, and he is obstructed by the debris field, so that gets him an extra 1. So he gets 4 dodge. So let's see if he ends up needing it.
And while Bro is making the roll...
Whoa! That's a good roll. That's a really good roll.
And let's see if I...
You dodge them both.
Anyways,
right.
For those who are wondering, for range 1, you get an extra attack die.
Mm-hmm.
Now then, I believe it's down to the 4s.
Nope, Maul has to check.
Oh yeah,
Firing arc.
It's your 5s.
And Bosch is in range, so he is going to fire a homing missile at him. Do you choose to take the 1 damage? Because that is an option.
And how many do homing torpedoes?
It's 4 attack against your 2 defense. Do you take the 1 damage?
You know, at this phase, it's much... I can prefer to do that than and mess up any.
You took the 1 damage. Oh, wait, actually, I should have done a different method, but never mind me.
At least that gets rid of the lock.
That does indeed. I'll save it for later.
And does your CAD get to shoot at anything?
Well, technically, your 4 shoot first.
Oh, right. Oh, right.
So, let's go down the line. CAD, no valid targets. CAD Bane, no valid targets.
That
Bosch
means bust.
can hit Fenra, well, not Fenra, Old Tarok and range and Maul. Bear in mind, both at range 3, Old Tarok obstructed.
I'm gonna go for Maul since that's a better chance of landing something than.
Are you sure?
And again, they're both range 3, so they both get an extra dodge, but the Fang Fighter has a higher dodge rate.
Okay. So, you fired, so it's 2 attack, first 3...
Ooh! I'm gonna use the focus to
roll.
Change that one onto a hit, and then
and it dodges anyway.
Hang on, I'm not so fast.
What?
I'm using Bosk's ability. If you perform after the neutralization step, you may spend 1 crit to add 2 hits, and I'm doing that.
After the neutralize results step, that assumes you have a crit still around.
Yes, and I do.
No, you don't.
1.
I have 2 abates. After the neutralize results step. That doesn't apply this time.
Darn you.
Alright, either way, the focus goes away. Maybe I should have done the red... Actually, no, the red coordinate would have ended badly. Okay. So, I walk away having gotten a bit of chip damage onto Bosch, and nothing else is exchanged. Alrighty? Round 2 begins.
But we do get a victory counter, because I think we're range 2 from the thing.
Alright, check range 2. Alright, pretty much everyone except for Old Tarok is within range 2, so each of us get one of these.
Yeah,
here's yours.
And we win if we get 20 of them.
Good. Yep. Oh, you're just going to do that to keep track of turns? You know there's the plus and minus button, right? Oh,
yeah, but those weren't doing anything.
Yeah, well, whatever. Probably because one of us didn't register, but never mind that. Not the biggest deal, I suppose. I probably need to hit the register button then. Now will it work? No.
I even tried clicking on the number.
Well, we don't need it for our purposes. We can just do it the easy way. So, the turn is done. We will now go back to mute and engage in shenanigans. Alrighty. Now, how do I want to play this? Let's see. So, knowing Alaric, he's probably not going to move very far. So I think, well, the problem that's going to make it difficult is that I don't know exactly what he's going to do in order to target everything. So I'm thinking what makes the most sense. well, okay, here's the thing that I need to worry about. So, how he moves is going to be vitally important because his ships over here move before mine do. So these three will move before these two. And this one will move before this one. The thing is, if the ones that move first will get an action, but any collision will take away the action. So the focus that allowed the brother to attempt to turn one of the eyeballs into a hit and other shenanigans as such would not apply. As a result, I need to think very carefully about how I want to go about this. I'm wondering, what makes the most sense? The problem is that I can pretty much guarantee no collisions if I have Maul stay put. The only problem is that I am then forced to either, as a result of the Night Brother, I must do either that greatly limits my options later down the line. So, although the problem that Brother's going to run into is that because of what he's set up, is he's got a couple choices. He can either have everyone gun for Cad Solus or one of the other ships. He can either have all of them gun for one of my Fang Fighters and immediately take them out, or he can try and gun for Maul as the big juicy target with a lot of HP that he does need to eventually bring down. I mean, there's 11 HP on here, and with 2 dodge die and the Force, he's going to have a very hard time actually bringing it to heal, which is the point. The thing is, though, I feel that I actually do have options. So what I'm thinking I do is Old Tarok, I think, what he's going to do is he's going to do a 4 turnaround. Because unless they move too forward or something crazy like that, he'll be fine. He will take, well, actually, 4 turnaround would put him about here, I think. So it would be contingent on Bosk moving far enough forward that he would try and compel a collision. Do I think he would try and compel the collision? Yes. It would prevent him from using missiles because that counts as range 0 and not range 1. So, yeah, and this is where the fun of this game comes in. It's pure, unadulterated mind games. So the question is, what do I think the brother is going to do? I don't think 2 forward is safe. Well, actually, 2 forward probably is a quote-unquote safe move for either Old Tarok or Cad Solus. Because unless the enemy Cad Solus and Fen Rao just gun it... Actually, here's the question. What do I think he's going to do? The problem is I haven't played him in so long, and I haven't been observing his games either. So, what do I think he's going to do? Honestly, 2 bank would plop him about there, so there's a chance that he runs into Bosk. And that might be what he's banking on. Thing is, 2 would put about there, 4 would put about here. Just looking at that. Man, Old Tarok's not in a good spot. Although, the thing is, alright, here's what I'm going to do with Old Tarok. I'm going to have him do 2 bank this direction. Actually, wait a minute. What's the maneuverability dial on his Scum? So, Cad Bane, can he go 1 forward? He can, but it has to be a bank. So, I don't know how easy it'll be to show this given the circumstances of the stream, but what I'm thinking is that, wait, that's the fact. So, Cad Bane cannot go 1 forward. Bosk is the only one who can go 1 forward. So, what I'm thinking is that he's probably going to go at least 2 forward. So, 2 forward puts about here. So there will be a collision if I use Old Tarok the way I'm anticipating. So, I think we're going to take the gamble of him just making a beeline for Maul and attempting to... Alright, you know what? That's the gamble. We're going to gamble on him making a beeline. So, Cad Solus is going to do a 2 bank. Says that he'll be likely moving first. Well, possibly moving first anyway, but I suppose time will tell. And then Maul is going to stay put. He will be able to still use focus or dodge, but he will not be able to throw missiles around. Then again, if we're at range 1, I can't use these homing missiles anyway, so I don't care. So, that's what I think we're going to do. We're going to do 2 bank for Cad Solus, pointing him more in this direction so that he can theoretically shoot at Bosk. Although, is 2-bank too risky? Problem is, okay, if he goes 4 with Fenrau, or 5. No, he's not likely to go 4. Do I think he's gonna gun for Maul? That's the question. Yeah, I think 2-bank makes the most sense. Because it looks like he is very fixated on Maul right now. Just based on where... You know what? I probably shouldn't use this as psychological warfare. This might seem quote-unquote like cheating, but he's very fixated on Maul right now. So, I need to act as such. So, he's probably going to try and gun for him. He knows that he's got the swivel wings, so he can just stay put and just not care about anything in the universe. So what we're going to do, Cat Solus is going to 2-bank over this way, just to set up to deal with these creeps. If he collides, but he should be able to at least fire at Bosch, maybe the other Cat Solus. Though, after you fully execute a red maneuver, gain 2 focus tokens. It might be worth doing the turnaround anyway, but no, that's too risky. I can do that for turnaround later if he survives. Huh. We'll just have to see how it goes, I suppose. So, I think I'm pretty much ready. Alright, let's throw down the gauntlet. Apologies for taking so long, you seem to be ready.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's figure out initiative.
Okay.
And... I get a focus, you got a crit, you go first. So I go first. Well,
Yeah.
Cat Solus goes first. That's actually to my benefit, actually. 2-bank. Oh, wait a minute. Crap, I forgot to do something. Before activation phase.
Oops, too late.
Yep, it's too late. You know what? I'll cop to that. I wanted to use Mauldalorian optics, but you know what? I kind of cop to that. That's my mistake for getting ahead of myself. Alright, and then Cat Solus is going to focus. Now, where are your 4 ships going? My guess is you're gunning for Maul. Am I correct? Aha.
Am I?
Okay, so you went too forward after all. I may have made a grievous error, but I suppose time will tell, won't it?
Some of
Now-
your ships are going to crash, aren't they?
One of them might. Yep, and that was a stress maneuver, so... That's the end of old Tarok's turn.
And now for Hornheads.
He has a very simple move. The move is done.
He stayed input, didn't he?
But he is going to use Ninth Brother to get a focus token anyway. Actually, do I want focus or dodge? Huh. You know what? I'm going to take focus. Although he does get stress as well.
And now, Fenrau. Oh, were you done?
Yep, that's my move done. Okay. I'm regretting my choices. This is going to end badly for me now.
Okay, and now we strike.
Who do you shoot at first?
Cat Solus.
Makes sense. Alright, so 3v3.
Okay.
Go ahead and take your shot.
If I was a little closer, it'd be a little different, but whatever.
I was thinking of doing a 4 turnaround, but alright, 1 hit. Roll.
You're likely going to dodge this one.
Yep, it is dodged. Don't even need the focus. Now, old Tarok. Let's check him first. So,
Well, since
technically,
they collided...
yes, no range
collided-
bonuses.
Yeah.
Although Cat
that's the
Bane is
same
at
for
range
me as
1. What do I care more about? Shooting at Bosch? Or shooting... Well, what do I care more about? At the start of the engagement phase... Ah, crap, I should have done that. Nope, that was start of the engagement phase. That's another thing I missed out on. Crap, I'm being dumb. I'm sure Lou in your chat is laughing if he's still there. Well,
I have to switch in between.
let's see. Well,
Oh,
it's 4v. Let's see. It's 4v2 versus. Let's see.
okay.
What's more important? Potentially eliminating
Lou was
Bosch?
explaining the situation. Explain the situation to Gilgamesh.
Ah, okay. So, okay, you know what? Old Tarok is going to shoot at Bosch. 3v2. Fire. 1 crit. Alright, you take the crits. Your shields are gone.
Maybe so, but I'm not out of the woods yet.
Maul is going to fire. Range 2, Bosch. Alright. 3v2. Focus on both sides. Fire. Alright, I'm going to use my focus to turn that into a hit. 1 evade. You take 1 damage.
Oh boy.
I was hoping to kill you.
Now let's see what I can do.
Alright, you can fire at Old Tarok and a Maul. Both of them are... Let's see. Let me make sure to get my focus out of the way so that's clear. Did you burn your focus? No, you did not. Okay.
I'm gonna try for...
Technically, this is range 0, so Concordia face-off does not apply.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna go for Old Tarok. It's based on some that suggested.
Oh, great. So Dad did whisper into your ear. Okay.
And
All right.
I'm gonna use the focus.
Alright, let's see how many hits I take. 1. I dodge 1. I take 1 hit.
That's
Old
at
Tarok
least
is now at 3 HP. Alright, now you get to fire with your... Alright, so that's Bosch. Who do you wish to fire with next?
Let's see what the range is like.
Range 2 for both.
Actually, since I can do with either, why don't I use CAD first against yours?
Alright, 3v3. Go ahead.
And I'm gonna use the eyeball.
Wait, these are hit dice. Give me a sec.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Let me just roll these then. I dodge both.
Dang it.
That was lucky.
Okay, so
Okay, I got seriously lucky there, brother. I will grant you. Alright, now Cad Bane fires.
now what do I want to do? You know what? I'm gonna use the proton cannon. And again,
Alright, so that's 4v2 then?
yep. And since you're in bullseye, I can re-roll and 1.
Dead to rights. Okay, so 4v2. Cool.
Now let's see what I get. And I'm gonna re-roll this one. And I'm using the eyeball.
Alright, let's see what I dodge. Alright, I'm going to use a force point to change this eyeball to a dodge. So I lose my shields.
And take a hit, I think.
Nope, it's 4 damage. I use a force point to change that to an eyeball to a dodge.
Yeah, but you take at least 3 hits. I remember.
Nope. 4v2.
I rolled 2.
4 hits through 2 dodge.
Wait.
Eyeball. Force point.
Oh, I thought.
Ball
I
has the
usually
force.
move. I usually use mine to. I usually rotate mine to show. Oh, that I
Yeah,
use it.
I know, but okay, there.
I guess you forgot to.
Eyeball.
Okay.
Sorry to be persnickety
Okay.
about this.
Okay.
Although, I guess I can get my force point back after suffering that damage, but never mind. I'd get it back at the start anyway.
Actually, I probably could have used 2 of mine to change another one to a crit, but then again, I just
had
blinked your
shields, it's
shields. Yeah, so it didn't really matter.
Okay.
And now I believe your Catcellus still needs a fire.
That's right. He does still need to fire. Who can he hit? range 1 the enemy Cad Solus, or he can try and make a move on Bosch. You know what?
Wait.
Bosch is on 1 HP. Let's see if we can
Cad
eliminate
Solus
him.
range 1 to yours. I should have gotten rolled another die for that one.
Well, I've been missing stuff on my end. You've been missing stuff on yours. It all evens out, I suppose.
Okay, I'll let you get away with it this time, but...
Get away with, brother. By that standard, I should get at a free target lock if we're going to abide by that standard. But either way, I'm going to go ahead and fire.
I should have known that was there.
All right,
I
Bosch
should have seen it.
is good. All right. Against Bosch, 3v2. I'm using my focus. That is now a hit. You dodge both. Okay. He survives. This time.
And we both get another one of these. At least another one of these, because as we're still by the satellite.
Actually, wait, I brought Bosch down to half. What's his points?
Oh, yeah, we will need to keep
track of that. So it's rounded down, correct? Or is it rounded up?
Yeah.
Half points.
But while we figure that out, done with these focuses.
Man. Do I gain... So we round up or round down? I mean, Boschka's about to die anyway. I'll leave it up to... Well, as long as we're consistent, I don't think it matters too much. Do you prefer to round up or round down?
I might forget it midway through, or Dad might come in and mention it.
Well, how about this? For consistency's sake, we'll round down. I will take one. I will set it over here. These will be my victory counters for this, for just being near the satellite, and then I'll have this one over here, and I can add another one, or two more, depending on if I can take Bosch out next round. That'll be that. Sounds good? All right, that'll be that. Now, we go back into mute and figure out what the hell we're doing. Okay, that round went far better than it had any right to, as far as my perspective is concerned. Unfortunately, I'm in a very bad spot as far as positioning, because at this point, Maul has no easy way of turning around and actually hurting them. Because the only way that Maul can move and turn around is if he were to use this and then engage in shenanigans. Luckily, he does have a backward-facing firing arc. So I think what I do for Maul is I have him go forward enough to where I can guarantee that he'll be about here. That, I think, should be enough. So, let's see. I don't want him colliding with Cad Solus is the problem. So the question is, what do I think the enemy is going to do? Let's see. Well, here's the problem. Initiative is going to throw a wrench into the gears. If I were to do a 4 turnaround, it is a gamble as to whether it would actually hit. So let me just eyeball it real quick. It is a gamble as to whether I would actually run into them or not. As to whether I would actually run into Cad Bane or Bosch. And the problem is, failing that could be the death of Cad Solus and further drag things out. The problem is, well, okay, here's the next question. What if I were, well, problem is, if he's, well, actually, he's in a really bad spot too, because Fen Rao has a very simple job. 4 turnarounds. Cad Solus, very simple job. 4 turnaround. And that will give him the ability to shoot at Maul no matter where he goes. If he's smart, what he's going to do is he's going to position his ships, or at least one of them, to where Maul collides. So I'm effectively forced to have Maul plop down over here. Or, yeah, that really is what it boils down to. Oh, wait a minute. I have an idea. I know how to get this out of trouble. I have Maul do a 2 in this direction and have him flee. That way, they do the turnarounds. Fen Rao at least doesn't shoot at Maul. That way, you can go over here. Old Tarok can fly like a bat out of hell elsewhere. Okay, I've got the plan. I know what I'm doing. Alright. It's a calculated risk, but it's a calculated risk that should work. I think. Hopefully. We'll find out. Alrighty, I'm ready. Let's find out initiative.
Yeah, but before I do that...
Yeah? Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, we have this engagement phase. Well, the system phase. So, thank you for the reminder.
Yeah, it's choose a
So, you're using the Mauldalorian optics?
No, I'm dropping a a proton bomb.
Ah, okay. So, who's getting hit then? I forgot you had that.
And it says choose a bomb, choose drop template.
You should only have R1, right? Yeah, there it is. So then you just move the bomb over there? Alright, that complicates things, but here goes nothing, I suppose.
Now we roll for initiative.
Hang on, I need to do something real quick. Old Tarok is going to use Actually, Old Tarok and Cadsolis both are going to use Mauldalorian optics to acquire target locks. So...
I thought you can only do that on objects. Oh,
don't ships count on as objects?
on an object. It's a... In that case, I might want to do the same.
Hang on, hang on.
And since... I'm gonna...
What counts as an object is the thing, that's... I'm gonna look up the rules around Mauldalorian optics. Damn, no comments. Shoot. Because do ships count as objects? Huh. The measuring range is being used to describe objects, so I'm assuming... Well, the problem is Mauldalorian optics would be incredibly unuseful if they didn't apply to ships as well. Because what would they apply to if not ships? So,
there are the buzz droids, the Mando commandos, the...
Yeah, but are you really going to target lock commandos?
Yeah.
So, we'll go ahead and say it counts for ships, just for the sake of consistency.
In that case...
You get to use them too, though, at least for one of your stuff. So, Old Tarok is going to apply it to Cad Bane. As is Cadsolis. Actually, yeah, we'll apply it to Cadsolis. Well, we'll apply it to Old Tarok. We'll apply both. Actually, do I apply both to Cad Bane or both to Cadsolis? I think we apply both to Cadsolis.
Now remind me, how much damage does a proton bomb do?
1 crit, if memory serves. Doesn't say? It doesn't.
Okay.
Yes,
now
it is 1 crit damage. That actually was a good move. Crap. That's gonna hurt. Okay, so let's determine initiative.
Roll!
Yes! Initiative is mine. Your 4 move first. That was ideal for me.
That also means that...
What's up?
Yeah,
you did a turnaround. Okay. Alright. Pretty much what I expected, honestly. Huh, you just went 3 forward. Interesting. Alright, you 4 turn around that. That makes sense to me.
Now all your other ships move.
Alright, Cad, let's see. What makes the most sense to move first?
You have to move Cadsolis first.
Well, yes. Okay, that's true. 4 turnarounds. That is definitely in bomb range. Damn it. Unfortunately, stressed. So that's Cad Solus done and dusted.
And
Maybe I
now
should have
for
targeted
old
Cad Bane.
Turok.
Old Tarok is in bad shape as well because he's moving 3 forward.
Oh, and he's right on it.
I should have had him peel away. Yeah, so that bomb was actually perfect, brother.
Thank you, Dad, for suggesting the bombs.
Can I barrel roll away? Maybe. I can't boost away. I might be able to barrel roll away. Alright, I guess I'll just have to try and barrel roll away.
I think that's still in range.
It probably is, but it gets me some
Yeah,
distance.
but we'll,
That's going to be
Yeah,
valuable
from-
distance anyway. Maul is going to attempt to go to bank.
and
It worked.
so he can. So
And the stress is
that's-
gone, brother.
that's how they do the.
Yeah, they
Step
fixed
on
it.
Wow. If only we could do this in real life.
Either way. And then Maul, what would work best? What
Yeah,
would work
I was thinking
best?
about how it's doing a major turnaround for.
I think he's just going to focus. Alright, I wasn't sure if that would work, but hopefully it keeps... Well, it definitely keeps
Wait,
Maul out of range of Fen
I
Rao, but I'll
realized something.
be curious if Cad Solus will be fine.
And
What? What are you doing? What?
character ability.
Oh, wait, I get that too.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Thanks for the reminder.
Anyways, let's see what can.
Fen Rao, let's see, he's under stress now, so... Cad
Ooh,
Solus is in range 3, just barely.
Oh wow! Just
You don't have a target lock, which is good for me. So
yeah,
it's
but I
3v4,
still.
plus my focus.
Oh,
Son of a
no.
bitch. Doesn't matter!
Oh wow!
That was insane. Alright, now I shoot. Maul. Boschke's range 1. 3 guesses who I'm shooting at. Ready?
Yeah.
A hit and a crit.
I need to dodge these.
You're dead. Boschke's gone.
That means Maul also takes a hit.
Why?
Dead men switch.
Wait a minute, that applies to Cad Bane as well.
Yeah, but it's more detrimental to you since.
Alright,
And
so
you've
Bosch
lost your
dies.
shield.
I get the 2 points from killing him. And then Cad Bane... Actually, wait, before... And then... Let's see, yeah, that was range 1 of him, right? Yeah, okay, cool. And then Cad Bane and Maul both suffer 1.
I already removed the shield.
Cool. Alrighty, and then old Tarok can clearly hit everything on the field. So now, I believe I had initiative because you moved your ships first. Alright, so Cad Solus gets to fire next. He does have a target lock on Cad Solus. Although
has a
he's also
lock
in
on
range
himself.
1 of Cad Bane.
Oh.
Although Concordia face-off only applies to defense.
Mhm.
I think it's time for some homing missiles on Cad Solus. Target lock will be expended. It will be spent. Spended, yes, that's a word. I'm sure chat's laughing at me right now. So,
Lou's encouraging me to do this.
yeah, he wants me to lose.
Yeah. I appreciate the support.
Actually, I'm not sure how the luck has been going. I feel like I've been
Also-
luckier than I should have been with Cad Solus. He probably should have died or
Also-
taken severe damage last turn.
Also, Dylan, I don't know what you've been reading, but that obviously is false.
What? What's Dwan do? Oh, is Dwan posting nonsense again? Actually, you know what? I can look at it now, so let me go ahead and pull up what he's been saying. Alright, let me just mute desktop real quick. That's what he's saying? Darth Nihilus did nothing wrong? Yeah, he's a silly person. Alright, so, Cadsolus. Homing missile on Cadsolus.
So
Do you take the 1?
It's
there?
how many attack?
4 hit versus 3 defense.
I'll try my luck with this one.
Alright. Bear in mind both of us have focus, but either way. I fire. I use the focus.
So do I.
Alright. I deal a crit. Blinded
pellet.
ball.
And modify your die only by spending. Oh, you
Force
gotta be
points.
kidding me.
Don't worry, he'll be taking a crit very soon. Now, you get to
Don't worry.
fire. Cadsolus gets
I
to
think I'm
return
gonna-
fire now.
I'm gonna use a concussion missile on him to try and do damage against both Yorkad and Maul.
Remind me the effects of concussion? Okay, that's
Anyone-
useful actually. Exposing damage cards, that's actually very useful if you can land
Let's
the
see
hit.
if.
Alright, I'm assuming you're using the focus.
Yeah.
No reason not to. I'm gonna use elusive to re-roll a die. What?
And now we also need to see if Maul takes anything.
It's only after you hit, right? Yeah, after
Oh,
the
it's
attack
after.
hits. Sorry. Oh my... Okay. Brother, I just got absurdly lucky. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Lou. I got lucky. Although, here's the real thing, brother. I might have gotten lucky, but you hit both my Fang Fighters with a crit.
Now let's check the ray.
Alright, weapon failure on Old Tarok. When you perform an attack, roll 1 fewer attack die. That is a repairable one. Disable power regulator. Before you engage, gain an ion to... Oh my god.
Did I just ionize your thing?
Well, I've got 1 turn before the next engagement phase. Yes. Wait, before I engage. Wait. Hang on, what's the engagement phase again? You may have ionized him.
That means all your eyeballs go
No.
away.
Okay, the engagement phase is what we've been calling the attack phase. So, I have 1 turn before everything goes to shit. Oh, by the way, you knocked old Tarok down to half. So you get how many points from him? Let's see if we're... Actually, I don't have to worry about rounding. You get 3 from old Tarok.
Okay, and I also get 1 from the... And we both get 1 from the satellite.
Yep.
So I got 1.
Okay. Oh yeah, I needed to flip this. And then, let's see. And then I flip the other one for this turn. Actually, when do I flip these? Oh yeah, the start of the round. Okay, cool. That makes things a little simpler for me, but I suppose not much more. So, I basically have 1 turn before the engagement. So before you engage, so technically I don't have to worry about the disabled power regulator until after I attempt to fire at someone. Either way, elusive is out of play for you at the moment, which is going to suck because I can only get that back with a red maneuver. I guess we'll just have to see how this goes then. Okay, so we'll go ahead and go back into mute unless you have something more to say, and then we'll carry on.
Yes, message to Devon.
Yeah, Dwan is weird.
Anyways, just needed to delete that.
Ah, right. I'll get rid of that. Skadoosh.
Thank you for removing that.
Alrighty, now... I just realized I was unmuted. Alright, now we remute, and we get back to fun. Alright, remember not to look at chat. Not that they're able to peek at me, to be fair, so I guess... Actually, you can look at chat, can't you? Because they can't peek at me right now, can they? Nice. Alright, so... I honestly got really damn lucky. to have only taken damage from the proton bomb. That actually was a really good move from him. However, I have proton bombs as well. So in order to ensure that Cad Bane can't be useful, I should probably put one there as a zoning technique. Because that way, if he tries to do a 2 turnaround, which he is capable of doing, he has to do it further away. Basically, actually, he basically has to either risk colliding with Fen Rao, or he has to plop it. Actually, wait, if he does a 2 turnaround, yeah, he gets bombed. That's just the fact. So, here's my thinking. Proton bomb definitely from Maul. The question is, if I have Maul do if I have him do the swivel wing, will he still be in range of his own proton bomb? Because inflicting a crit on myself is a really bad idea. The question is it worth trying to swivel wing? Because I can. Because the swivel wing will allow me to turn on a dime, if I so desire. The question is it worth doing that? I don't know. Well, either way, old Tarok's move is pretty straightforward. So let's see. If I have, I have to have, you know what? I think at this point, my best bet might be to just outright disengage. Well, can I get away with outright disengaging? Because the problem is, oh yeah, I don't need that. That stress doesn't apply. Apologies, brother. I'd forgotten to remove stress from Maul. I need someone to stay here. So the swivel wing does make sense, but the problem is that 1 away, I mean, you can see here, 1 away is within range 1. If I swivel wing, I am guaranteeing that Maul takes a crit. No matter what. Is that worth it? The thing is, though, it might be worth it, because I have Bosch. Because after you perform a primary attack that misses, if you are not... Oh, wait, if you're not stressed. Crap. Okay, that changes things. Alright, you know what? We're going to disengage. We're going to... Because Fen Rao and Cad Solus cannot turn around. Enemy Cad Solus, I should say. So what we're going to do is we're going to have old Tarek. That's not the button I want. We're going to have old Tarek disengage entirely. We're going to have him turn around and boost in this direction. Actually, is that wise? Yes, it is. So we're just going to completely and utterly scatter. That is our one and only objective right now. We're going to move in such a way that they will not be able to shoot at us. So Cad Solus is going to do 5 forward. Actually, wait, do I want him to do a 3 forward, actually? Because 3 forward should keep him out of the range of the... Actually, wait, Proton Bomb's going to be about there. No. He's stressed. But what we're going to do is we're going to force him to pick targets. No, the problem is... Okay. I think we go here, then. We'll do that. And... wait a minute. I'll have boost, won't I? Okay, that's how we do this, then. We'll use the 3 forward and then boost. That should keep us within range 2, looking at that. Then boost over here. That should get us out of range of the bomb and get us out of range of most enemies. That should work for Cad Solus. And since I'm not engaging yet, I don't have to worry about the disabled power regulator. Old Tarok will go this direction. And we can use these we can use a 2 turnaround later in order to bring him back into the fight. And then Maul is just going to do this to where he can still shoot at people and get out of range of his Zarboma. That, I think, should work. Let me make sure I've said it right. Old Tarok is going to go... Wait, I mixed these up. Old Tarok is going this way. Cad Solus is going this way. Yep. Okay. This is our move. Terok, that way. Cad Solus, this way. Alright, I'm ready.
Okay.
So, do you wish to use Mauldalorian optics or anything else at the system phase? I do.
This will be the last time you can use it, you know.
Who said
At
I
least
was
for-
using Mauldalorian
for
optics? I have bombs too. Zarbama. Hopefully you're not doing a two turnaround, otherwise Cad Bane might be getting it. And then, do I want to use my last Mauldalorian optics this round? Not yet. Alright, let's figure out initiative. I got a crit. Alright, I have initiative. So, your ships move. So, Cad Bane and your Cad Solus move first. Let's see where you go. So, what kind of turn? So, what did you use for Cad Solus? Ah, that makes sense.
I guess rather that.
Alright, what do you wish to do now?
Repair that.
Okay. Remind me, what was that? Ah, right. Makes sense. And then, hang on, did you hit the barrel roll button on someone? Oh, wait, no, that's Cad Bane. My bad. I was seeing this. Make sure to select which one you want. Alright. That will suffice.
Stresses.
That will inflict stress. Hopefully I'm still in range of Cad Bane, but I'm at least getting your Cad Solus in all this, so I'm happy. Alright, now my Cad Solus moves, and is just gonna do this. Excellent.
He might still be in range of the bomb, depending.
Well, the question is, what am I willing to do? Actually. I think Cad Solus might have reached the end of his life looking at this. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take the risk anyway. I'm going to go with my original plan. I'm going to have Cad Solus attempt to get out of harm's way. It looks like he's still in range in Cad Bane. Crap. Well, so be it. Hang on, you don't move Fenrau yet. I need to move myself.
Sorry.
Alright, I'll make my move quick, because I disengage. Old Terok is going to use his action to
I think
repair...
there's an undo button.
Yeah. Old Terok is going to use his action to fix his weapon. And then Maul, one that way, and is going to... You know what? He has the Force. He's going to acquire a target lock on Cat. Actually, how damaged is your Cad Solus? He's only taken one hit. He does have 2 die. Actually, he's going to acquire a target lock against Cad Solus.
Okay, you done?
Those are my actions. Now Fenrau can move. Alright, does that get rid of... Actually, yeah, that gets rid of stress on a Fang. Now, what do you wish to have Fenrau do? That's a dicey proposition, actually. I'm not sure what I'd pick here.
Almost half tempted to boost just to at least get into firing range. But then again, I don't. Or if I can attack Maul. Oh, if I did.
That is the question.
I'm gonna focus just to see if I can.
Alright. So,
and now let's
engagement phase begins. Oh, sorry.
And I can
Maul is
hit
in
Maul.
range. Okay, take your shot.
And since
3v3.
let's see. I'm gonna use the focus
All right.
since no one can really hit him.
I dodge. Okay, now it's Maul. So, old Tarok naturally doesn't shoot. What's Maul in range of? He is range 2 of Cad Solus.
Wait a minute.
Hang on, I need to be mindful of something real quick. Oh man. Do I dare take the risk? This actually is kind of a risk for me.
What are you thinking?
I mean, I can shoot. The problem is that Bosch forces me to shoot again if I miss. Is it worth it?
Who are you shooting?
Am I shooting? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Do I shoot? Because if I do a one bank, will that send me off the map?
Oh!
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Okay, that's actually very bad for me. Oh no.
Did you just screw Maul over?
I don't have to fire. But the question
No.
is, if I miss, if I take the gamble and miss, I might screw Maul over. Oh god. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh god, it's backfiring. No, 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 no. Oh, you want out, Cheeto? Here, go on out. What? Yes, I know you're cute, but I'm trying to play a game right now. I'll leave it slightly ajar. Anyway. Ah, damn. It is a primary attack is the problem. To attack. Don't have a way to buff it. You know what? It's not worth the risk. I'm not firing.
Okay, so that me.
You're in range of both.
I know, just seeing the options I have.
Oh man, that was a... Oh, I misplayed that.
You know, I'm gonna have Cad Bane shoot first.
Yep, that's the straightforward one. 3v3. I hit an eyeball. You don't have no focus, so let's see if I get lucky. I do not. I take the hit.
And I can transfer my stress to you! Since it landed.
Alright, you have to spend 2 energy for that. Is it regenerating energy? Yes, it is. Alright.
And now... Old Terex down to 2, but...
And that's fine. I'll make it work. So, who do you shoot at? Oh, you get 3 points from knocking Cad Solus down.
Maul is in 2.
But he has the force.
Yeah. Can't guarantee killing old Terra because he'll have a 4 dodge against my 3.
Alright, who do you fire at then?
I'm gonna go for Maul just to see what happens.
Alright, it's 3v2 plus force. Whoa. I'm using the force point, I dodge both.
Dang it.
Okay, so Maul emerges unscathed. Who does the bomb hit? Cad Bane and Cad Solus.
Well, let's see. Wounded pilot. After performing an action, roll 1. Oh, not again.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Also, Cad Bane loses his... Actually, did Cad Bane take damage or just lose his shield?
lose his shields.
Alright, cool. Good enough for me? Alright, so both of us get a point from being near the satellite.
I was about to draw it. So, how many points are you at?
I'm at 7, you're at how many? 10?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, and we need to reach 20 to win.
Yeah, so I'm halfway there.
Okay. Okay. We'll see how this goes. Back to
I
our
am
mute.
serious.
I'm not sure who's going to win this, honestly.
Yeah, I am. Oh, I am not really liking and Devon's on stuff
What's Dwayne up to?
or Dwayne.
Ah, man. Yeah, he's a silly boy. You just gotta roll with the punches. Alrighty, I'm going back to my mute. Okay. I hate giving up that attack, but I think that probably was the smart move in the long run. Fortunately, I'll have a good beat on what he's going to do based on where Cad Solus goes. That'll give me an idea as to, well, the problem is Maul basically has one direction that he needs to face in. Luckily, Cad Bane cannot reasonably go after my Cad Solus without getting into serious trouble himself. So I at least have that going for me. Oh, wait a minute, I just had a thought. I could do a 2, and then boost using Daredevil. That'll keep me out of stress, won't it? Does old Tarok have... Let's see. Doesn't old Tarok have... Hang on. Oh yeah, old Tarok didn't get the target lock on... Didn't he? Did I remove it? Oh well. Because I did get target lock, but I didn't use any of my plasma torpedoes. Hey, brother, I used Mauldalorian optics with old Tarok. Do you remember who I used it on? Because I'm only seeing one of my target locks applied. I want to say... I can't remember if it was on Cad Solus or Fen Rao.
I thought you burned the lock using missile.
Yeah, for Cad Solus, not old Tarok.
Oops.
Did you remove both?
I thought you used missiles from both. My apologies.
Yeah, I only used a homing missile from one. So, alright, so old Tarok has a target lock on Cad Solus then. Mm-hmm. Well, old Tarok, I mean, sorry. I wanted to make sure that I understood that before I went too far. Because something seemed off. Alright, let me handle my own target locks, please.
Okay. Hey,
right.
Yes. Yeah, just make sure you remove them when you use the lock.
I will. Okay, so I'm effectively compelled to use Maul to turn around. So what I expect is going to happen is these guys are going to make a beeline for him. So I think what we do is Cad Solus is going to do 2 and then boost away. Yeah, so Cad Solus, now that'll kill. So 2 forward and then boost or barrel roll back here in order to get over this way. Old Tarok is going to do a 2 turnaround. Well, actually, 2 turnaround makes the most sense. Because otherwise, we run the risk of him going smack dab in that debris field. And then Maul, yeah. My move is pretty obvious this time. Alright, let's see how it goes. Man, moving that stress on actually was a smart move. Well played. Maybe I should have just stood and took it, honestly. Yeah, I probably just should have stood and took it. I should have just tried to get to a point where I could just shoot at Cad Bane. That was what I should have done, especially since I would have had Concordia face-off to potentially get rid of the stress. Yeah, that was a misplay on my part. Crap. Alright, I realized in the last round I misplayed. I should have had Cad Solus stand his ground and shoot at Cad Bane. I would have even had Concordia face-off to help me. Alright, so do you wish to use anything?
Not really. No.
Alright, I wish to... no, I'm not going to drop a proton bomb. Not this time.
Okay, let's see. Roll for initiative.
I have 3 focus, you have a hit, though. Does the advantage go to me or you? Let me remind myself. Most
Okay,
focuses,
Dad's
so it
saying
goes to
half
me.
points are. Dad's saying half points are rounded up.
Alright, well, doesn't matter anyway. Actually, wait, it does for Cat Solus, so... Yep, you get 3 from it. Cool.
Mhm.
So,
We
with
both
that in
do.
mind, so, I got focus, you got hits, so you move first. Tell me what you're doing.
Don't your ships have to move first?
No, I have initiative.
Oh,
I have
right.
focus. So, your Cat Solus and Cat Bane move first. Let me guess. What? You're chasing after him? I'm not sure I agree with that move.
Well, the reason being, I know you can't do a turnaround with that guy, so.
That is true, but I would have thought you'd try and focus fire Maul down. Although I guess I'm about to see that, aren't I? What?
Oh, dang it, I thought I'd clear that.
You did clear it. Well,
I know, but now I need to.
yeah, now you have no choice but to barrel roll if you want to avoid it.
Which means I won't be able to.
Alright.
Well, to repair as I was hoping to.
No, you will not. So what does that mean for you? Oh wait, that means you roll an attack die. You are stressed.
That sucks.
Oh man. Yeah, 3 would have worked better. Although, your goal was to get away from Maul, right? Wait a minute. Where's Fen Rao going then? Ooh, I have options. Alright, my Cat Solus moves. You were correct. I basically have no choice but to move forward. But, so that you have trouble going after me, I'm thinking that we're just gonna barrel roll behind the asteroid where you can't do squat. And do I want to get a red focus as well? I don't have elusive. I don't have elusive. Is it worth... no, I'm not going to get the red focus. That'll be it. Old Tarok. Very predictable move. Actually, given where Fen Rao is going to be, I think I actually want range 1, as strange as it sounds. Then he's going to take stress for that. Wait, why does Old Tarok have a target lock on himself?
Oh, I think that meant when you initially place a thing, it goes to that one, and then you move that onto the ship you want to target.
Well, either way, he is stressed. Now, Maul. Swivel wing activated.
That everything?
Hang on a minute. I need to figure out how to move. Alright, I want to turn around 180. See, this is another reason I thought you'd converge on me. I basically told you that I have to swivel wing.
I don't remember that.
This whole reason why I didn't shoot at Cad Solus the last round was because if I didn't swivel wing, there was a very real possibility I went off the board.
Okay. Anyways,
You could have easily You may have been able to converge on Maul and just straight up kill him because he's got 1 fewer defense die now.
1 fewer defense die on Maul.
Yeah, that's how the swivel wing works. The swivel wing's up. I'm less maneuverable now.
Should have thought of that.
Well, either way. And then, you didn't bump. Lucky you. And then you're gonna focus.
Lucky to. Now
I need to take stress. And oh wait, I forgot. Ah, crap! I was supposed to use Night Brother to get focus. My bad.
Too late. Anyways, Ben Rao is going after.
Yeah, you know what? It is Yume. You know what? That's fair. I wasn't quick enough to the draw. Fine, I won't worry about it this time.
Now let's see how much I can do to Sultera.
Yep, Fen Rao shoots first. I do not have Concordia face off on my side.
I'm gonna use.
All right.
Use it just to see what can happen.
What? I'm sorry. That feels dirty somehow. I can shoot at Cad Bane. I can shoot at Cad Solus. Hey, Cad Solus. 4 attack burst, 4 dodge with the force on my side. You feeling lucky? Punk! Maul, you may have Cad Solus obstructed. 4 attack, 4 dodge. Homing missile is in play. Do you take the 1 damage?
I'm gonna dodge and take the dodging.
Okay, 4v4. Let's see how this goes. I use the force. Actually, how many eyeballs am I allowed to flip if I use the force? Am I allowed to use all of my force points? Any number of its force points. I'm gonna burn all 3. Those 4 hits.
Which means I have to dodge them all.
Yes, you do. Cad Solus is dead. Alrighty. I get how many points for it? 5? Alright. How many do I have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, and you have 10, I have 12. Okay. Enemy Cad Solus is off the board. Now, Old Tarok. Range 2 of Fen Rao. Now that we have seen to that, we are going to attack. 3v3. Nothing special. 1 hit. It lands. Alrighty.
Now Cad Bane attacks.
Obstructed at range 2. So it's 2v4 then.
I'll take it at me. It's a potential chance to land something.
Yep, it is a possibility. Well, never mind. Okay, mission accomplished. Okay, wow.
But on the other hand,
I am not in range of that, so yep, you get 2 points from that. So we are now even in terms of points.
so this could be anyone's game.
Yep, we are now 12. So we are now 12 and 12. My 2 Fang fighters are half down. Maul has taken 3 points of his 11. Well, 3 hits out of his 11 hits that he can take. Alrighty. Now comes the real fun part. Seeing where we all go next. Alright, I'm gonna mute. Okay. Let's see. Now, I'll be very curious to see what Alaric tries to do. Because the problem is that Cad Bane is, for all intents and purposes... Well, actually, is Cad Bane out of the fight? Because Cad Bane, if he wants to shoot at someone, basically has to do a 1 or 2 bank... Well, hard left turn that direction. Although he risks overlapping a debris field, or at least running into a debris field. The safest play that Cad Bane can make is to go 1 bank this direction. So Cad Solus will have an opportunity to do a 2 turnaround. which will be good for me. Alternatively, he doesn't have, well, he has elusive. Actually, you know what? 2 turnaround is actually perfect for Cad Solus. Simple reason is that it gives me my elusive die back. So, we'll go ahead and do the 2 turnaround. That'll keep us at range 3 of Cad Bane, which will hopefully mean there won't be too many problems there. In fact, this could actually be good for us as well. So, question is, where do I think Fen Rao is going to go? Because I think the most reasonable course of action is for Fen Rao to do a 4 turnaround. If that is the case, then I think what we do is this. We have, well, let's see. 4 turnaround means that, yeah, I need to deal with that. Okay, so Maul is stressed right now. So I think what we do is we go ahead and do a 2 forward, which will put us about there. Which means unless Cad Bane takes drastic action in order to try turning around, he's either out of play. Actually, wait a minute. Yeah, he'll be incentivized to go this way because of that. Okay, so yeah, 2 forward for Maul, that's easy. 2 turnaround for Cad Solus, that's easy. Old Tarok is the trick, because I'm stressed right now. So I have very limited options as far as that's concerned. So, Man, the plasma torpedoes will not be useful here, given the circumstances.
Remind me, we're on turn 6 now, or?
I haven't been keeping track of turns. It looks like we'll end before its turns become a factor, though.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, I can't do 3 forward. Otherwise, I collide with Fen Rao. So I think what I do is... 2 bank to the left, and then attempt to boost to where Fen Rao is shooting at range 3. And then I boost down this way to either shoot at Cad Bane, and then... yeah, that'll get rid of stress, and that'll put me in position to cause havoc there. Okay, I think that will work. Okay, let's go with it. I am ready. So we don't... actually, we do still have to... do you wish to use... actually, do you have anyone that can use Mandalorian optics anymore?
No, I do not.
Is that Dad whispering in your ear?
Yeah.
I'm not going to use Mandalorian optics this round. And I'm not going to drop any bombs, so I'm good to go.
Yeah,
all right,
same
so
here.
Let us figure out who moves. So, does Cad Bane or Cad Solus move first? I got a crit. Cad Bane moves first. Not that it matters too much with how both of us are likely to play this. Okay, so you are taking the safe route. Makes sense.
Didn't think it'd turn that far.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. Well, the thing is, that was the right call. The other option would have been to do a 1 hard left turn, which would more effectively guarantee you're in range of the objective, but would leave you open to getting mauled.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the right call. So, Cad Solus moves next, and
Hang
does
on.
the thing that you can expect. Alright, he gets his elusive back, but he takes a stress for it. Alright, now, my 2 pilots move. So, here's what I'm going to do first. I am going to have Old Tarok move first. He's going to do a 2 this direction. That's going to get rid of his stress. And then he is going to boost. Yeah, he's going to boost this way. Maul is going to move 2 forward. He is going to drop his swivel wing. And he is going to coordinate Old Tarok. Actually, wait, do I want him to coordinate, or do I want him to... Do I want him to coordinate, or... well, target lock doesn't help him anymore. He's burned the last of his homing missiles. Well, let's see. I can't use coordinate to have him attempt to boost again. because that's not how it works, and that would inflict stress. I think he's just going to focus. Alright, now I'm assuming that Fen Rao is doing either a 2 or 4 turnaround. Yep. Alright, that will put him under stress. And now, we get to the shooting part. So, range 2 for both Maul and Old Tarok. And neither of them
I'm
can
going
fire
after
back.
Tarok.
Lucky you. Alright, that makes sense. 3v3. Actually, I should have had him coordinate Old Tarok to give him focus if I had known that. Either way, can't change it now. Go ahead and fire.
I already did. 2 hits.
Oh, my bad. I'm not paying attention then. I dodge 1. Alright, so Old Tarok is still in play. Old Tarok is a question. That is the answer. Maul is a question. I'm glad I gave him the focus. Alrighty. Maul is going to fire at Cad Bane. 3v3. Fire. Alright.
I'm gonna use the.
You're going to use
the
your
eyeball.
focus? Okay. However, I have Bosch. I am now compelled to take stress and fire again. Same deal. No focus this time. I'm going to use my force point to make that a hit. Well, actually, I'll just use my eyeball to make that a hit. No need to burn force points.
I
And
dodged
you
it
dodged
again.
it. Alrighty. I am now stressed. Oh wait, I had an extra one that I didn't remove. My bad. I've been bad about that. Okay.
Next.
And then next is Cad Bane and Cad Solus, but neither of them can shoot at each other. Alrighty. And Cad Bane is in range, so both of us get a point. So we are each at, let's see, so you're at 13, I'm at 13.
Huh?
Is Cad Bane within 2 of the center?
Yeah, we checked
Yeah,
the range.
Jim.
Or am I just checked?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, though since Dad is calling me for prayers, do we want to just call it a draw? Since we're even in points.
I feel like we can declare a winner in the next, well, the problem is that we are very close to where one of us can declare a winner. Because, actually, wait a minute. Because, let me put it this way. If I eliminate Fen Rao, or you eliminate Cad Solus, well, or Old Tarok, depending on how this plays out, it is very possible that one of us could literally end this within 2 turns. The question is, how much do we care, brother? I kind of care.
Well, I'm kind of alright with it being a draw since it is.
It's not as fun that way, though. The problem is, I feel like it could still go either way, so I'm hesitant to consider it a draw right now when it could go either way.
Yeah, but you know how prayers can be. I mean, how parents can be if.
Yes, but this is extenuating circumstances, so. Crap. And it's not as if we can it's not as if we can just continue this offline. Because we'd have to either we'd have to either re-upload your VOD with everything or rely on mine. Let's do one more turn and see how it plays out.
Okay. Because I think I know what I want.
I'm pretty sure Dad will be okay with that. Alrighty. How do I want to play this? Let's see. Let me just remind myself of Cad Bane's. Alright, that's Cad Bane. Cool. Yep, I think that'll work. I'm ready. Let me just set
now
mine.
I'm gonna deploy the final.
Oh, proton bomb. Not a bad idea. And actually, do I want to deploy my bomb? No, doesn't seem worth it at this point. Alright, so you deploy your proton bomb, that's fine. Good call. All right, let's see who moves next. You have a crit. Cad Solus moves first. All right, stress is removed.
And then Cad Bane, and then...
Hang on, I need to action. I need to do my action, brother.
I was just saying that Cad Solus, then Cad Bane, then your other two guys, then Fen Brown.
Okay, cool. Sorry, you said Cad Bane and I thought you were acting. Sorry. Okay, so you're likely to be there. Although, You know what? I'm fine with him just using focus for now. Alright, now Cad Bane moves. Let me guess, 2 turnaround? 2 turnaround. Yep, that gives you the best chance of being unobstructed. Now.
And also being as far away from that bomb as possible.
Yep, Maul is going to move right into that bomb. That was very well placed. Stress goes away. And he is going to... I'm not sure how I want to play this. You know what? If we're trying to run this definitively... Yep, I know how I want to play this. I am going to have Maul do a red coordinate on Cad Solus. Cad Solus is going to boost. Actually, is that worth... Where do I think? Wait, no, Cad Solus is going to barrel roll. Right over here.
Wish the hologram would be of the ship and not just an X-Wing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, whatever. Shame that, but...
Now...
And then old Tarok is going to do the expected move. Alright, where is Fen Rao going? As expected. Straight 3, stress goes away.
And he's going to focus up.
Alrighty. Now we start laying into each other. Range 1. Concordia face-off. Oh, wait a minute. Crap, this is Fen Rao. Oh, no, this is Fen Rao. Oh, crap, what was I thinking?
Say goodnight. Toll. Old Tarok.
2 crits. I have to dodge one, or I have to dodge both, or I'm straight up dead. Luckily, Concordia face-off. Alright, damn it. I can change one. Hang on. I'm not done yet. Let's see. I use Elusive to reroll. And then I use Concordia face-off to change one result to a dodge.
Are you kidding?
He lives. Oh, wait a minute. He had 2 focus tokens from executing a red maneuver.
Sorry.
Wait, no, that's Cad Solus.
Yeah.
But wait,
Wrong
still.
person. Come on!
I'm sorry, brother. Old Tarok lives. Now it's time for me to lay into you. Let's lead with Maul. Range 2. 2v3. Plus the Force. I'm going to use a Force point to change this eyeball to a hit. You dodge one? Or, hang on. You dodge both? Alright. However, because I am Boschkin unstressed, well, have Boschkin unstressed, I am compelled to fire again. I'm going to use my other Force point to turn that eyeball into a hit. Alright. You got lucky. Now, old Tarok is next. Range 3. 4v3, remembering you have Concordia face-off as well.
Yeah, but I can change one result to a dodge.
Exactly, with Concordia. Oh my god! Oh, what the hell? Alright, Cad Bane fires next.
Now let's see what he can.
He can fire at Cad Solus and Maul.
Both are... Oh, Maul is 2 away.
Let's see, are either of them obstructed? Neither of them are obstructed.
I could go for Cad Solus, but he'd get 4 dodge.
So who do you attack?
I'm gonna go for Maul since it's the best chance of landing something.
Okay.
You gotta be kidding me.
And you get nothing. Alright, you know what? If I can't even land a hit on Fen Rao, I think it's fair to call this a draw. Although this is range 3, so it's 3v4 right now in your favor.
Yeah, and
he does have
your
focus.
Arc, so I can automatically make one of them a dodge.
He does have focus. Hang on, wait a minute. How does this work?
Oh, it's...
No, if the attack range is 1. Nope, Concordia face-off doesn't apply here.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we'll call it a draw.
Okay, hang on.
I missed all of them.
Mm-hmm. And the bomb goes off, and Maul
takes a hit. I am still under half, though, so... Unless this is... Direct hit! Oh, crap.
Oh, so that is 2, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
11. It's still under half. So... Hang on, what's the range on the satellite? Okay, you know what? We'll have to do it the hard way. Well, Fen Rao is still in range of the satellite, so both of us get a point from that. You know what, though, brother? You do have to be dragged away. The fact that literally the only thing that hit was the proton bomb, I'm fair to call this a draw. Because it seems... Okay. I think that is the universe telling us that this is a draw.
Yeah.
That was a good game, though.
Mm-hmm.
That was a very good game.
Yeah, now, do you want to do the table flip, or should I?
I had the most opportunities to kill Fen Rao, and it just ended badly, so...
If you're wondering why we do that, there's an achievement for flipping the table.
I literally had... Oh my god, Fen Rao got... You know what? I'd been getting lucky before then, so you know what? All's fair in love and war. I had been getting very lucky. Cadstola should not have lived as long as he did, especially while everything was going on. So, you know what? There we are. Mm-hmm. Not exactly how I expected it to end.
But hey, on the bright side, at least we don't... none of us really... we can't say, hey, that we lost it either. We can't say we won, but we can at least say we didn't lose.
Yeah, so basically... Actually, wait a minute. I think it may have come down to a tie anyway, because what you need to try and do and win is what I'd have to do is I need to blow up Fen Rao before you deal another point of damage to Maul. Because that's how we win this. I'd have to blow up Fen Rao in order to win before you deal one more point of damage to Maul. That's how I have to win.
And I probably would have gotten Cad Bane into a position to do that.
Oh yeah, you absolutely would have. And since I'm stressed, I can't use I can't swivel around or anything like that. So.
Oh, did you remember the ion thing on your one guy?
Well, this is literally the first time he's shot since that everything came into place. So that would have applied this turn, yes. But it doesn't affect the actual shooting.
Well, yeah.
So yes, I would have been under Ion, so I would have had to use Old Tarok and Maul to kill Fen Rao. So it likely would have gone your way.
Yeah, I think one of your Fang fighters got Ion.
Yes. Cadstola absolutely did. I would have had to apply Ion to him. I think this is the Ion. No, that's Cloak.
Yeah, but anyways.
But yeah, alrighty, there we are. So we'll call it a draw, given that insanity occurred. Wow, that is insane.
And remind me to lecture Dwayne about the moralities between the Jedi and Sith at some point.
Don't let me stop you.
He needs to have his brain checked for any potential microbius disobedience tests. And Lewis saying that I won somehow.
Because he doesn't care if you win, he just wants me to lose.
What, does he like it when you complain in defeat or something?
He just likes watching me lose. It's literally not much more complicated than that.
I see.
Either way, parents are expecting you, so we'll call it here. Thank you all for joining us. If you're watching this with a brother live, you'll see my VOD going up. I'm basically going to set it to upload as soon as I'm done here. And then we'll see how it goes. I hope this was entertaining for you. And yeah, thank you all for hopping by. And we will see you all later.
May the Force be with you.